Hi Aries, how are you? Welcome to your July, August, September 2017 reading. This is for Aries Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Uranus, Pluto, first house, second house, third house, North Node. Basically, if you have prominent Aries in your chart, Aries, this is just for you, alright? Thank you guys so much for watching. Did I say Aries Sun? Of course, this is for Aries Sun as well. Ooh, I'm a messy shuffler. Please forgive me, Aries. You can also contact me at lamartownsendtarot.com for your own personal, private, confidential video tarot reading, Aries. You can book your reading directly from my website, lamartownsendtarot.com. You don't need a PayPal account. However, if you do, you can pay with PayPal. We have some cards fall. You can also follow me on Instagram at Lamar Townsend. You can like me on Facebook, facebook.com/LamarTownsendOfficial. And Aries, if you enjoy this video or any of my other videos, I would love if you would also subscribe, okay? So I would really appreciate that. That being said, Aries, I also want to say that the decks that I'll be using, you can purchase from my Amazon affiliate store. The links to these decks from my Amazon affiliate store will be linked below. The first deck I'll be using to pull a card from is the Archangel Michael deck, the Archangel Michael Oracle card deck. I like to actually call it the Archangel Michael Advice deck. My clients know what I'm talking about when I say that, is by Doing Virtue. I'm also pulling a card at the end of the reading by Doing Virtue called the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins deck. Alright? And the main deck I'll be using is the Smith-Waite Tarot deck, Centennial deck, or Centennial Edition Tarot deck in a 10. That being said, Aries, let's get your reading started. Let's pull a card for you from the Archangel Michael Advice deck. And also, Aries, don't forget to visit my website, lamartownsendtarot.com. Alright? What's coming up for my Aries, Archangel Michael? What advice do you have for my Aries to begin this reading with? And the card that you got, Aries, is Aries. This is a good one for you. I like this one. It says, honor and trust your feelings, Aries. And the card reads, thank you, Archangel Michael, for supporting, guiding, and protecting me as I listen to and act upon my feelings. Help me understand and express my emotions with love. What a great card for you, Aries. I love that. So I'm going to put that card at the bottom, and let's get your reading started. Let's see what's coming up for my Aries. Just want to make sure they're upright. Honor and trust your feelings, Aries. Don't be afraid to listen to your intuition. Listen to that gut instinct, that gut instinct. What's coming up for my Aries during the time period of July, August, and September of 2017? What's coming up for Aries for the time period of July, August, and September of 2017? What's coming up for Aries? What's coming up for Aries? Past. Oops. I hope I didn't move the camera too much. Present. Future. Conclusion. And the card at the bottom of the deck for you, Aries. Let me make sure that we can actually see it. Oh, good. You can see it. Perfect. Is the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups is always an emotional offer. So an emotional offer is being made to you during this time period, Aries. Interestingly enough, if you are in a relationship, I will say, and if you've been in a relationship for a long time, or, you know, love is love, and love does transcend all, so maybe you've been in a relationship for a shorter period of time, a few years, or a few months. I'm not really judging, but I say all this to say, Aries, this emotional offer. Did the camera move again? I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. Sorry about that. Oh. Okay, we're good. This emotional offer could actually deal with like engagement, marriage, or something like that. So that's really cool, Aries. The card in the past position is the Knight of Wands. I feel like if this is an engagement, I feel like this your partner has been mulling over his head or maybe her head for a while, the longest, over whether or not they should, you know, if this is the right time to, if this is the right environment, like they're very, very nervous about it. I feel like whatever this emotional offer is doesn't necessarily have to be engagement. It could be. I feel like it's something more serious than a job offer. While it could definitely be a job offer. If it's a job offer, then I would definitely see this as you being nervous. Like it's an offer that feels big, and it's like the person receiving it feels nervous, or it's a person giving it feels nervous. So it really could flip flop for either. It could go either way for you, Aries, depending on what your situation is. In the present position, though, we have. That's interesting. The card in the future position is the Three of Pentacles, appreciation. Aries, I'm so seeing like an engagement coming through or something like that. Or if it's not anything as serious as an engagement, it's like something like, will you be my partner? Will you be my boyfriend? Will you be my girlfriend? Something like that. It's like making things official. But it's scaring you at the same time. Ooh, and as I say this and as I pull this card, it's interesting because I go back to this card, honor and trust your feelings. It's like you're afraid of your feelings almost, Aries. Because this feels like a big offer. Whatever it is, it feels pretty big, Aries. And it's an emotional offer. It's not a pentacle. It's not the Ace of Pentacles. It's not the Ace of Swords that came out. It's the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups are always associated with water. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. But more than that, the water signs are associated with emotions. So this is definitely a big offer, whatever it is, and it's definitely kind of scaring you a little bit. But at the same time, you're definitely thinking it over it and mulling over it, or over whether or not you should take it. I feel like you definitely should. Also, excuse me, I'm drinking my Starbucks coffee that I got this morning. But I also want to say that don't say yes, Aries, if you're not sure. If you're not actually sure if this is something that you want, all right? I think it's okay to say, can I take some time to think over it? Or would it be better to say, could I take some time to think over it rather than say, yes, absolutely, oh my gosh, and then have second doubts, and then only, a shortly time after say, actually, I'm going to be an Indian giver and give this back. I don't want it. Like that. I think that would sting more than. But then again, I don't know. You have to honor and trust your feelings, Aries. The Justice card. The King of Pentacles. There's definitely some trepidation, some fear over this emotional offer. And maybe even its legitimacy. It's like, I need to know how more legitimate this is. I need more concrete evidence. I need more concrete facts or something like that. But the tough thing about that is it's like, either way you spin it, if you say yes and then later find you don't enjoy it and then you exit, that's gonna sting just as much as you saying, actually, can I actually wait on this decision, when it's like sprung on you. So Either way, it's a really tough decision to it's a really tough position to be in, Aries, making whatever decision you in concerning this offer. I guess on whether or not you want to take it. But it's totally possible that if this person, because this person feels like this person giving you this offer feels like they could be either a water sign or an air sign or an earth sign. I want to say though that if they're a water sign or an air sign, they could be a little bit unstable emotionally. So in terms of like if you were to say, actually, could I wait on this decision? They might be like, oh, like what do you mean wait? Like they might be offended by you saying that, just as much as they might be offended by you saying yes to the decision and later, saying no, revoking your decision. But the Earth sign feels a little bit more level-headed, maybe a little bit understanding. So if you were to say, actually, can I wait on this decision? It actually feels like they might be like, okay, sure, because it feels like if you actually have a little bit of time to think things over and mull things over, it feels like you might actually end up saying yes. But the thing is, Aries, is that you don't want to make a quick decision so quickly on the spot. I feel like that's what it is. But I do feel like eventually you do come around, for sure. The death card does not always denote death, by the way. Definitely honor and trust your feelings during this time period, Aries. This is a strong card, strong message for you. I'm very glad that this came out because this is like the total theme. Like everything, it's like this whole reading centers like it's like this is like a triangle pyramid we have going on here, Aries. It's like this whole reading just goes back like just to this card, this area right here, like honor and trust your feelings, basically. I feel like the more you listen to your feelings and honor and trust your feelings, the more you get in tune with your feelings, the quicker you'll be able to make accurate decisions for yourself. You know what I'm saying? So it's almost like when you have a feeling, and you're a fire sign. So when you have a feeling, you have an emotion, you want to act on it. The, the thing is that you want to be a level-headed fire sign. So you don't want to have an emotion and then act on it impulsively, irrationally, not really thinking. You know what I'm saying? So just if you have any big offers, big emotional offers offered to you during this time period, Aries, honor and trust your feelings. Listen to your feelings. Don't negate them. Don't ignore them. Okay, and just make level-headed decisions. All right, and don't be so quick to say yes. All right. With that being said, sometimes we just need to have time to think things over and analyze things before we, finally realize, oh, you know what? Yes was the right decision. But sometimes, it's good to have that reinforcement, that self-reinforcement. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what advice the magical mermaids and dolphins have for you, Aries. To end this reading with, Aries, once again, please contact me for your own personal reading at lamartownsendtarot.com. I would love to read you, Aries. I do video readings, so please contact me. What card did you get, Aries? You got, oh, interesting. You got Mother Healing, Aries. And it says, as your feelings toward your mother heal, your desires manifest more rapidly and accurately. Aries, I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I enjoyed doing it for you. Until next time, thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel and contact me at Lamar Townsend Tarot or lamar.townsend@gmail.com. Alright, thank you. See ya.